ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म योग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मयोगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण योग वेदांत दर्शन साधना द्वारा आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः शास्त्राणां सांप्रदायानां मोक्षमार्गाणां योग भक्ति ज्ञानादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्री योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना अनुग्रहार्थम्। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतञ्जलिमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतञ्जलिमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतञ्जलिमहर्षये नमः। ओम व्यासमहर्षये नमः। ओम व्यासमहर्षये नमः। ओम व्यासमहर्षये नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अतः श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम चतुर्थः पादः कैवल्य पादः सूत्राणि न च एक चित्त तंत्रं वस्तु तदप्रमाणकं तदा किं स्यात् न तत्स्वाभासं दृश्यत्वात् एकसमये च उभय अनवधारणं चित्तान्तरदृश्ये बुद्धिबुद्धेः अतिप्रसङ्गः स्मृतिसङ्करश्च चितेः अप्रतिसङ्क्रमायाः तद् आकारापत्तौ स्वबुद्धि संवेदनं द्रष्टृदृश्य उपरक्तं चित्तं सर्वार्थं तद् असङ्ख्येयवासनाभिः चित्रम् अपि परार्थं संहत्य कारित्वात् विशेषदर्शिनः आत्मभाव भावना निवृत्तिः तदा विवेकनिम्नं कैवल्य प्राग्भारं चित्तं तच्छिद्रेषु प्रत्ययान्तराणि संस्कारेभ्यः हानम् येषां क्लेशवत् उक्तं प्रसङ्ख्याने अभि अकुसीदस्य सर्वथा विवेकख्यातेः धर्ममेघः समाधिः ततः क्लेशकर्म निवृत्तिः तदा सर्वावरणमलापेतस्य ज्ञानस्य आनन्त्यात् ज्ञेयम् अल्पं ततः कृतार्थानां परिणामक्रम समाप्तिः गुणानां क्षणप्रतियोगी परिणाम अपरांत निर्ग्राह्यः क्रमः पुरुषार्थशून्यानां गुणानां प्रतिप्रसवः कैवल्यं स्वरूपप्रतिष्ठा वा चितिशक्तेः इति। ओम शांतिः शांतिः शांतिः। Friends, from the objective world jagat to the vritti, we have to come from the vritti to the chitta, from the chitta to the chidabhasa, from the chidabhasa to the purusha. This is our inner journey, and reaching purusha, identifying with him, is our anubhuti moksha goal kaivalya. So then Objective world, though independent, but is perceived only when it is in proximity of the chitta. चित्त में वृत्ति बनता है. Therefore, what was said in the sutra number 23rd is very, very important, crucial. What is it? Drashtu drushya uparaktam chittam sarvartham. Chittam is the mediator, in whom only one side the drushya comes as a vritti. Drushya comes and makes a vritti of the chitta. Same again, chitta is the one where the Purusha Pratibimba expresses as Chidabhasa. Therefore, the Chidabhasa, the vritti of the object, both are there in the chitta only. And that is how Sarvartha means what? All objective experiences are because of the chitta. But what we have to understand is the separation of all these four. What are the four? Object is different, chitta is different. Of course, the vritti is a part of chitta only. Chidabhasa is different. Purusha is different. Purusha is our goal. Purusha pratibimba in the chitta is called Chidabhasa. Object pratibimba again in the chitta is called as vritti. Object pratibimba is vritti, chit pratibimba is Chidabhasa. That object to pratibimba vritti is called as Gneya Vastu, Drushya Vastu. Okay. Then the chit pratibimba, Chidabhasa is the drashta. Then the thought of that object's knowledge, that's called as jnanam. Therefore, jnata, jnanam, gneyam, all the three are in the chitta only. That is why sarvartham. Drashtu drushya uparaktam chittam sarvartham. And yet, the chitta is not Purusha. Chitta is not our goal. Chitta has to be objectively understood. Chitta has to be rejected. Then only we reach to the chit Purusha. That is why in the next sutra we are explained about this. We have seen that also. कि ग्रहीतृ ग्रहण ग्राह्य स्वरूप चित्त भेदात त्रयमपि एतत् जातितः प्रविभज्यन्ते ते सम्यक् दर्शिनः तैः अधिगतः पुरुषः इति. So we have to understand chitta, we have to understand these three are in the chitta, we should know that these three are separate from each other. Then we have to understand to keep that away, because our goal is the next one, Purusha. So kutah cha etato, because see, very interesting thought. Tad asankhya vasanavihi chitramapi parartham samhatya karitvat. Within the chitta, infinite, innumerable vasanas, uncountable, still they are there. Still, it being the combination of so many things. The chitta vasanas है, उनके अंदर वृत्ति भी है, चित प्रतिबिंब है, अनेक है वो. अनेक होने के कारण any thing which is the assembly of many things is not for any individual components nor for itself, it is for somebody else. And who is that somebody? Is the Purusha. Therefore, by this understanding about the chitta, that it is samhata, therefore it is for somebody else, we are reaching to the understanding about the presence of the Purusha. ये पुरुष के लिए है करके चित्त को इंपॉर्टेंस देना छोड़ देते हैं. Then when we reach to the Purusha, Purusha is immaculate, one without second. In him there is no chitta, there is no samsara at all. Purusha alone. That's what Ekameva Advayam Brahma in the Vedantic Bhasha. Here Kaivalyam in the Yoga Bhasha. Kevala Ekameva Advayam Brahma we talk. Kevala Swarupa Pratishtita Atman alone. In yoga it's talked like that. So tad etat chittam, I am reading the Vyasa Bhashyam. This chittam asankhyayabihi vasanabhihi eva chitrikrutam. Uncountable, innumerable vasanas are there. Chitra in that. Api, chitra in that. Api, yes, yet even though so, parartham. Parartha means what? Parasya bhoga apavargartham. It is for the bhoga and apavarga of somebody else. Nasva artham, not for its own self. Why? The rule is samhatya karitvatu. Because samhatya karitva, it is an assembly of many independent components. Example, we gave the example of karya, gruhavatu. The gruha example is given. The house has got सो मेनी द इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स इन इट, द टीवी है, रेफ्रिजरेटर है, उसमें सारे फर्नीचर है, सोफा है, अलॉन्ग विद द वॉल, विंडो, फैन, एसी। तो ये सारे एक एक चीज मिलकर घर बनता है। तो एक घर में एक पूरा घर जो है ना, एक किसी चीज के लिए है ना, कोई पूरा घर के लिए है। हाउस इज नॉट फॉर द फर्नीचर, ओके, हाउस इज नॉट फॉर द हाउस, हाउस इज नॉट फॉर द किचन सामान, हाउस इज नॉट फॉर द हाउस, हाउस इज नॉट फॉर द अदर cupboards, tables, etc. House is not for the house also. Then house along with all its components or kitchen saman or the all the furniture is for somebody. The Purusha, the owner, the Yajamani, the one who lives there, or the family who live there. तो गृहवत का एग्जाम्पल दिया। संहत्य कारण, संहत्य कारित्वात्, इट इज नॉट फॉर इट सेल्फ, इट इज परार्थम। श्री संहतस्य परार्थत्वात्, in the Upanishad also we have seen it. Okay, then samhatyakarina chittena na swarthena bhavitavyam. Na chitta cannot be for itself because the karana that it is the samhatya. It is assembly of things, therefore it cannot be for itself. Oh. Na sukha chittam sukhartam. More explanation. सुख जो है चित्त में, वो चित्त के लिए नहीं है, नॉट फॉर द सुख। ओके, न ज्ञातम ज्ञानार्थम। So the jnanam in the chitta is not for the chitta. The sukha in the chitta is not for the chitta. So too, the sukha is neither for the sukha nor for the neither the jnana is nor the jnanam is for the jnanam. So चित्त है, उसमें सुख है। So चित्त के लिए सुख नहीं है, सुख के लिए सुख नहीं है। चित्त में ज्ञान है, चित्त के लिए ज्ञान नहीं है और ज्ञान के लिए ज्ञान नहीं है। Then both the sukham of the chittam, jnanam of the chittam, both are for somebody, the Purusha. See, ubhayam api etat parartham, ubhayam api etat parartham. Both of them are for somebody else. Jnana yukta chitta, sukha yukta chitta. Both of them are neither for jnana nor sukha nor chitta. For what for whom they are for the Purusha. Therefore, yahacha bhogena apavargena cha arthena arthavan Purusha. It is for the Purusha. Who is the one? Earlier he was in the Bhoga as a Jiva, Ajnani. Now Apavarga, he is becoming Jnani in discovering his own Purusha Tattva. For this Purusha are the Chitta and Chitta's Jnanam, Chitta and its Sukham, etc. etc. दो एग्जाम्पल दिया, चित्त का ज्ञान, चित्त का सुख, चित्त का दुख, चित्त का कुछ भी लिखो वो पुरुष के लिए है, नॉट फॉर इट्स। रिमेंबर, by पुरुष के लिए, by saying it, the Atmatva identity with the Chitta is rejected. We have to reach to Purusha. Again, Purusha is three positions. One position is the Bhoga Purusha, who is identified with the Upadhi, Prakriti, Chitta. Second is Sankhya Yoga said Apavarga Purusha, Mukta Purusha, where he has detached from the Prakriti, but the Prakriti continues. Third is the Vedanta Purusha, who is one without second. Ekameva Advayam Brahma. Okay. So by saying that Parartha, the Para is Chit Purusha, by saying that the Chitta is for the Purusha, Chitta's independent existence, etc. are denied. और उसके साथ तादात्म्य को भी डिनाई कर रहा है। तो न ज्ञानम न ज्ञानार्थम उभयमपि एतत् परार्थम यह च भोगेन अपवर्गेण च अर्थेन अर्थवान पुरुषः स एव परः न परः सामान्य मात्रम। So he is the para purusha, not the samanya purusha of the identified with the upadhi. Yattu kinchita param samanya matram sarupena udaharet vainashikaha tat sarvam samhatyakaritvad pararthameva syat. यह तो असौ परः विशेषः सः न सम्मत्यकारी पुरुषः इति. Again differentiating between two purushas. One is the purusha who is identified with the prakriti called chitta with all its sammatya karikatva. Then the other purusha who is detached, dissociated from it. Our attention is the dissociation of the purusha from the prakriti. उस पुरुष को हमें तादात्म्य करना है पुरुष से. ओके. हम्म, 1 मिनट। So here in Bhashyam, when it is Saeva Paraha, na Paraha Samanya Matram, Yattu Kinchit Param Samanya Matram, Sarupena Udaharet Vainashikadaha, Tat Sarvam Samhatya Karitva, Parartham Yavasya. So what? Ki for somebody else, and who is that somebody? He is for somebody else, and he is for somebody. Like the Vainashikas are interested in Anavastha Dosha, here Maha full stop kar keh rahe, it is for the Purusha. Chitta is for the Purusha. Not for itself, not for its own modifications of Sukha, Jnana, Ityadi. So this is how Tad Asankheya Vasanavahi Chitnamapi Parartham. That Chitta is for Purusha, that Para is Purusha. So Matya Karitvat. Now, this one next stage में क्या आता है कि even this Purusha who is discussed here has to be taken to the next level of the Purushatva. So, to put it in an understandable manner, be attentive. One sort of life is what? Identifying with the Chitta, identifying with the Chitta Vrutthis, and through both of them, identifying with the world so much that I am an individual. नामक thought भी नहीं है. Totally lost. Okay, one stage of life. They don't even become aware. Second stage में I am the Purusha. And for me, all these things. But then I am under their slavery. I am bound by them. Here, the individuality has come into picture. Earlier case, mein, we never even think about it. Like the entire people you see, na, whole world of people, आप दूर से देखोगे observe करके, including ourselves also, whenever we are lost in any of the activity or भोग or enjoyment, मैं नामक एक पुरुष को हम भूल ही जाते हैं. We become one with it. Like सिनेमा देख रहे हैं. तो you don't imagine that मैं सिनेमा देखने वाला हूँ. At that time you become one with it. भोजन करने के टाइम आई एम द भोजन का भोक्ता हूँ आइडिया नहीं होता यू बिकम वन विद द भोजन क्रिया और उसी तरह व्हेन यू फाइट विद समवन आई एम ए फाइटर फाइटिंग विद हिम नहीं यू बिकम वन विद द फाइटिंग एक्शन और आई एम लविंग समवन तो आई एम द वन हु इज लविंग दैट्स बिलव नो यू बिकम वन विद इट दैट इज द लोएस्ट लेवल अब थ्रू दिस स्टडी ऑफ योग दर्शनम वी हैव कम टू सेकंड लेवल कि द होल वर्ल्ड इज इन द चित्ता and the chitta is for the purusha, therefore purusha is separate from the chitta and the jagat, that purusha is me, therefore I am the one an individuality solid discovered for whom all these upadhis, but now I am bound. Then how to come out of it? In the wanting to come out of it, the purusha inquires himself. When he inquires himself in that inquiry, he discovers him to be that Purusha who is never identified with the Jagat and became the Jiva. So that's like in Vedanta भाषा में the Jagat Satyavada, Upadhi Satyavada, उसमें से जीववाद में आ गए हम, है ना. जगत भावना उपाधि भावना से ये उपाधियों के द्वारा जगत में जीने वाला जीव मैं हूँ. सेकंड पोजिशन. Jiva, in his inquiry about his own essential nature in Vedanta, he discovers himself to be that Brahman who he never had any association with any of the upadhis to become a Jiva while involving in the world through karma and karma phala and janma marana. Same here it is said that the one who does that way through inquiry discovers himself to be the Purusha, actual Purusha. Immediately he understands is that he is not the attached Purusha through the Prakriti. तो प्रकृति से लगे हुए पुरुष एक है जो जीव कहते हैं, प्रकृति से हटे हुए पुरुष है जो मुक्त कहते हैं. That is the meaning said here in the Sutra 25. We'll read it today. Tomorrow we'll see that. Vishesha Darshinah Atma Bhava Bhavana Vinivrutti. Vishesha Darshinah Atma Bhava Bhavana Vinivrutti. देखो, आत्म भाव भावना विनिवृत्ति मतलब आत्म भाव को छोड़कर अनात्म भाव को पकड़ना है क्या? लगता है ना कि ऐसी सेंटेंस, आत्म भाव इज द वन विच वी आर सीकिंग, बट आत्म भाव भावना को विनिवृत्त कह रहे, दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ आत्म भाव मीन्स विथ आइडेंटिफिकेशन विद द उपाधि, उस आइडेंटिफिकेशन विद द उपाधि वाला भावना का विनिवृत्ति हो जाता है। किसको? विशेष दर्शन। हु इज द विशेष दर्शी? हु हैज अंडरस्टूड हिमसेल्फ टू बी a purusha who is never in association with prakriti. In Vedanta, the association with the prakriti of the purusha is only kalpana. Otherwise, he is never attached. He is only a sakshi. And that sakshi is Chaitanya Swarupa. And in that Chaitanya Swarupa, when you get the anubhuti, other than that, there is nothing at all in the world. Like the wave, when it discovers its sakshitva called as water, its atma called as water, other than the water, there is nothing in the whole ocean. दूसरे वेव्स नहीं है, दूसरे रिपल बबल कुछ नहीं है, एवरीथिंग इज वाटर, दैट्स द वेदांत दृष्टि। तो हियर विशेष दर्शिनः आत्म भाव भावना विनिवृत्ति, the one who has got the special capacity to dissociate himself from the prakriti and discover himself to be that sakshi chaitanya, for him this atma bhavana, that's the jiva bhavana, by developing jiva bhavana because of upadita adhatmya vinivrutti, वो निकल जाता है। It's a very sublime internal operation. Only when we exhaustively understand these things, then we will know what to do on the seat of meditation. So वस्तु से वृत्ति में आ गए, वृत्ति से चित्त में आ गए, चित्त से पुरुष में आ गए, who is Purusha? Atma Bhavana Purusha. From that, the Vishesha Purusha we have reached. That Vishesha Purusha is the pure Atman. In the Yoga Bhasha, that Vishesha Purusha discovers himself a Vishesha Purusha, separating himself 100% from Prakriti, therefore is Mukta. But Prakriti continues. In Vedanta, this Vishesha Purusha, when he discovers himself, he is one without second Brahman, therefore there is nothing other than him, including that Prakriti. Just now we studied that in our Devatma Shakti Swagunair Nigodham. And the first point. Okay. All the 4 points of Devatma Shakti explanation are talking about the inseparation only of the Shakti from Paramatma. But then, at the time of expression, depending on the variety of expressions, it is being interpreted in four ways. 3 of them we have seen. One more column dekhenge. Morning Shweta Sutra. Same is here also. Chitta and I am Chiti. Chaitanya. Atma Swarupa. So tomorrow with Bhashya we will see that Vishesha Darshana Atma Bhavana Vinivrutti, Atma Bhava Bhavana Vinivrutti. Thereafter Tada Viveka Nimnam Kaivalya Pragbharam Chittam. When we become very perfect in this after many years and years of practice, then Chitta no more goes towards the objects, it will go towards only the Paramatma Vastu. While doing so, whatever the residue vasanas are there, they also keep coming and distracting us. Just be aware of it. Even eliminate them also by attending yourself only to the self. In this way, next 7-8 sutras, this way guide us in our inner meditation to detach ourselves from the chitta and be one with the Purusha. That being one with the Purusha is the goal. That's called Kaivalyam. That's why this is called Kaivalya Padam, and the entire Yoga Darshanam is only to give us the Kaivalya. The Lakshya of Yoga is Kaivalya Prapti, Moksha Prapti. What you call is Kaivalya here is called Ekameva Advayam Brahmanubhuti. In Vedanta, they are not two. Because only in one place difference. In Vedanta, Ekameva Advayam Brahma, either Purusha Mukta ho gaya, Prakriti continues. There are many other Purusha, they are caught up in Prakriti, and whoever are trying, they come out of it. Others continue to be bound in the Prakriti, Ek Prakriti mein. So they see it very grossly. They are not going into the subtle thing that the Ishwariya Srishti and Ishwara Srishti, even beyond that, Ekameva Advaya Brahma, they are not able to reach that Sankhya and Yogins. उनको वहां रहने से हम क्या कहते हैं, अरे जब तक प्रकृति अलग है यार, कभी ना कभी फिर से फंसाएगा तुमको. Therefore उसको गल्प कर लो. Remain as एकमेव अद्वयम ब्रह्म, न रहेगा बांस न बजेगी बांसुरी. That's Vedanta. वो लोग बांस बांसुरी लगाते, कभी बज जाती है मूंगी. So नहीं लगना चाहिए. We gulp the Advaya Prakriti and remain in Ekameva Advayam Brahma. They keep the Prakriti away, but they are liberated because Prakriti alag. बट हम कहते हैं है तो है ना प्रकृति, अब जब तक द्वैत है, द्वितीय है, कभी ना कभी वो फंसाएगा। यू आर बाउंड बाई द्वैत है, बोलना पड़ता है ना कि आई एम अदर देन प्रकृति, सो यू आर ऑलवेज अवेयर ऑफ द अदर थिंग, एनी टाइम इट कैन अटैक यू। Therefore, best is what? Reach to Ekamavatmaya Brahmasthiti. That's what Vedanta. Om Shanti 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 Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. That's friends for